All right, everyone. Hi. And this is my amazing grandma costume. Not really a costume, but you get what I mean. Let me readjust this just a little bit. Hi and welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you're watching the replay, thank you for coming by. I've got some new goodies because with my Cash App, I was gifted a little bit of extra, and so I went out and I ordered and went and picked up my new containers that I desperately needed. And I want to thank Hood Homestead. Hood Homestead. Thank you very much. I got 3 of these on clearance for like 11 bucks a piece. These are my favorite, so I got 3 of these. That helped so much. So thank you for the amazing birthday presents. It's exactly what I needed. And I also got a few other things too, but it's not out here. I still have my eggplant alive. I am going today. It has been such a busy day. Let me slow down and recenter just a little bit. Okay. So, yeah. I just brought this from inside the house. And here we have 2 persimmons growing and a spider plant because I can. So I grew it. Anyways, it's 2 persimmons. Hi, my Renaissance grandma. Welcome. I have a persimmon here. This is the wild native persimmon. There's 2 in here. And of course, I'm just going to put this in another pot because this is just a little spider plant. And being that it's October, creepy crawly spiders, spider plant. So I got to move these 2 persimmons into their own container. And I didn't do this yet, so I figured today is, what better day than today, right? This is my new black olive. This little black olive is actually going to be placed in one of these blue containers. I got this one basically for my husband because he loves olives. I like olives too, just not as much as he does. So that's going in one of the blue containers. And let me put this down. This up here so I don't forget where I put it. And I have the shampoo ginger roots. I have them in some damp towels at the moment. I don't know how well y'all can see that, or if it's backwards or not. But yeah, we've got shampoo ginger. I have 3 fairly small, they're not big, small pieces. But they're starting to pop out right there. So I need to get these in some soil today. I was hoping my delivery of my soil would be in today for these pots. It's on the way. It's not here yet. And I also got lucky and one of the Calamandan orange was ready. So I went ahead and opened it. This was a small one. It was one that my husband had stashed away somewhere. And it has a couple of tiny seeds in it. And those have been asked for. And I plan on sending these to Duval City Girl. So I don't know how many seeds are in this one yet, but possibly there's 2 for sure. Probably 3. But yeah, I need to get these slightly, I'll just wrap them a little bit and then I'll toss them in an envelope and send those to her. So thank you, Duval, for asking for the seeds. Awesome. And I am so happy to share them. I really am very pleased. So while I'm talking, I should be out here watering everything because it is definitely time for water in here. sure doesn't hurt anything. Why is there a yellow butterfly floating around out there? It was so hot in here. I had to turn the fan on and open this far side. But yeah, this has been just such the busiest week. And I had a really bad day yesterday. Pain was out of control, but you know what? Got back up today. I'm feeling good, doing better. Nothing's gonna get in my way today. That's, it's just my mindset. Hi, Tammy, welcome. Glad you came in. I know I was kind of late putting up my information about my live today, but I do try to go live every Sunday at 2 o'clock. So even if you don't see it preset into YouTube and you don't get notified, that's on me for not sharing it out there. But just so you know, I try to go live every Sunday, at least for something. And if it's, too nasty outside, then I'll do something indoors. All right, let me put this on sprinkle because I don't want this to mess up too big. Oh, not that one. Not that one either. There we go. So, I hope everyone is having a beautiful Sunday. Today is absolutely gorgeous. My yard is full of leaves. But what I see my compost. My yard is full of leaves. Hi, Grandma Gross. I'm so glad y'all are here. I really am. I am so happy to see y'all. I am just, like I said, having an amazing day. Put on my favorite grandma shirt. Even though now we are officially great-grandparents twice. So the second great-granddaughter was born just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Yes, I didn't say anything last week. But yeah, we were hoping to be able to make it up to see those babies on Thanksgiving, but it doesn't look like it's going to go that direction. Maybe after Thanksgiving we can go up and visit the grandkids. Oh, your yard's full of the neighbors' leaves. What do I understand? But you know what? All of us around here, we all have trees in our yards, so it's no big deal. We may still live in the deep of the, in the country, but our neighbors are close by. I mean, literally like 200 feet that way, 200 feet that way, and 150 feet that way. And there's another one down the hill. Thank you. They may not be blood grandbabies, but they still my grandbabies. Okay, nobody says. Let's put this on a little bit lower setting so it's not so loud. Yeah, I gotta make sure that eggplant just keeps on going because I am not losing that eggplant fruit. It's like yay big right now. I'll show you in a little bit, but it's doing great. And oh darn it, I knew I was supposed to buy another flower pot. But this has Thai basil. Leaf. It has rosemary and lavender and an alpine strawberry plant. Everything is doing so good out here. I am so happy. And it's humid inside here, and that is thanks to the kiddie pool. So when I started realizing I did not have enough cans to start filling with the sand and dirt yet, so yeah, I've been drinking a lot of ginger ale this week. And I've got 2 more grocery bags in the house that are in the sunroom I need to bring out here. But yeah, it's been insane. The puppies decided today that it was time to eat a more solid base food. No more puppy soup. They did puppy soup for 5 days. So now they're switched over to just, it's the dry food, but I heat it up and I let it absorb so it's wet food but still solid. So, and they got most of their teeth in, and they're learning how to use them. So, oh gosh, it has really been a super busy week. So, now I'm just trying to get caught up out here in the greenhouse. The garden itself, I'm not too worried about because the temperatures are not suitable for a lot of the parasites and the pests and all that mess. So, banana trees still hanging in there. How long? I don't know. It came back from last year, so I know it'll be back again this coming spring. So I'm just trying to get all of these things watered up, and then I have to, like I said, pot the, get over there. I need to pot these other ones. So I'm going to be using these blue containers for the shampoo ginger and the black fig. Words. Oh, brain went squirrel. And that's why they call him squirrel. Anyways, olive. Black olive. Still don't remember exactly what the name of it is. But when I'm not super busy, I will take pictures of it after it's done being potted up. And I put a good soil cover on there. I will go ahead and do a little short for that so everybody gets to see. Here's another one of my experiments, and I'm really surprised it did anything. One died because, neglect during the summer. But this one, that one's a winner. It's alive. This one is a limerina. Well, it's a seed from a limerina, was. And it's coming back. It's got new growth coming in. So this one will be going into its own container also. And I'm making sure I don't fall and break my neck. The papaya looks like it survived the transplant. Yes, it did. Alright, all the bad leaves are just falling off from the shock. But there's my papayas. Yep, they're all coming back. The shock is done. They're bouncing back. So I used the coffee can. Yep. All three made it. Yes. And I tipped out the bottom of the roots because a lot of times watching some other tropical growers and the foreigners, and of course it didn't have to be in English for me to understand, that if you tip the very bottom of the roots off, the center main one, it will literally turn it into a female. Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but that's what they do. So, papayas. We'll see how these do, and I'm going to keep these on the short side, so they will come back. And like I said, these are just my experimentals. The coffee containers are very useful. The coffee containers are great for a lot of different things. And here we have, this is my miracle berry. It's finally making a little comeback. It did not like being out in the garden. It dropped all of its leaves. But I have a new sprout coming up. That's good news. But I am taking this one in the house today. I want to give it a better chance. I don't want to lose this one because I already know it won't make it out here. Alright. So that goes back in. Anything that I'm potting up today is actually going back into the house. Alright. Carrots, are you done? Yes, watering my carrots. I have carrots in here. Carrots out in the garden in another grow bag, and then I have the one in here that had some carrots in it. I'm trying, more experimental, trying to get more things to grow. Let me put that on low. There we go. There we go. Yeah, some of my pots are like dry rotted, so I need at least 5 more of the big half barrels, and the yeah, 5 or 6 of those, and I'm gonna need probably about 8 of these. These aren't on clearance yet. Wish they were. So I need to go out soon and see if I can find some more good pots, because a lot of my pots have just kind of are old. They were left out for so long, being reused and repurposed. Just at this moment, I can't just go out and buy whatever I need. Okay, just let me check real quick and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's see. Checking messages. Checking the chat. Yeah, my Renaissance grandma, I'll tell you what, this has been a godsend for me. It really has. It's been absolutely phenomenal. I see something that I forgot to water, but it's all right. It'll be fine. They always bounce back. My turmeric. I was going to harvest them, but since I still have a whole lot in the house, I'm not going to harvest them. I'm just going to keep watering them and see what grows out here. Because this greenhouse still has not been through the full-on winter. It was through the end of winter, and early spring is when we set it up. Yeah, I think there's some videos on that when we first set it up. I don't remember dates. All I know is that I did it. Me and my husband. Me and Chipmunk. Alright, next one over. Let's go ahead and water these. There we go. Yeah, the one thing about greenhouses is just remember to invest in the roll fabric so that you don't get weeds growing in here. And if you do, try your best to just keep them out of the corners, because it can really, when weeds can get in, especially that crabgrass. Let me put this over here. Now I figured I would talk and work at the same time. I guess that's like walking and chewing gum. I can do that most of the time. Alright, let's get over here and water my asparagus. Purple asparagus loves it in here. I have that in one of the half barrels also. It's looking well. Yep, she's happy. That's the kumquat tree. Goji berries are looking good. Everything is holding up in here very, very well. I haven't even bubbled everything yet. So, because the weather hasn't been super bad. When I know that we're going to have a frost, that's when I'm going to come out here and just bubble dome the whole inside. Y'all have any other questions? You have any questions about, what I'm doing, what particular things I'm growing? And I never did move my sugar cane. It's still in its original pot. So I'm probably not going to mess with it until spring. I was going to put some in the ground just to see if it would come back. I mean, I took 2 tiny pieces and turned them into 2 much larger pieces in one small pot. Oh, the roll fabric that goes on the ground, the garden fabric for landscaping and all that stuff that you would put down in your gardens. Make for sure that if you get a greenhouse, you put some of that down, or an old carpet, whatever you got to do. But I use this because it allows any moisture that, from spraying and pouring water, and it drains. Yeah, yes, Grandma Rose, it is definitely time for asparagus to go dormant. But in a greenhouse, that's not a problem for now. Oh no. Uh, I think I better move my fan. There we go. Water's coming out of the asparagus, so that tells me it's done. Alright. Yeah, I got a nice pool next to the pool. Hold on, y'all. Let me move this up. There we go. My fan cord was still on the bottom. Now it's up. I should clip that back up in place. So I have another clip. Oh, I don't have enough clips either. There's still so much I need to get. Let's move this out of here. Alright. Well, before I actually get too invested in adding like 1,000 hands to my people, I'm just kind of making sure they don't rust. So that if they rust, oh well, if the cans rust, too bad. I can always collect more. Uh, a random thought. I was wondering, oh boy, if I could smelt cans myself. I mean, melt them down and make things out of them. Has anyone on here actually tried to melt aluminum cans? Because I know that there's a small layer of plastic on the inside. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. As, you know, just a side note of melting the aluminum cans to make things out of. You know, like shapes or molds. And you can probably still use the silicone molds to do that. I wonder. Alrighty. Okay, got that one. Still don't know if that one's gonna live or die, but that's another lemon tree. Alright, what do we got back here? Oh, I'm gonna have to give y'all a close-up on my Meyer lemon in here. Oh my goodness. That needs a good soaking. No, and y'all give me 1 minute, I gotta go back in the corner. Alright. I always have to make sure that none of these cords have laid to the bottom. Whew. My goodness. It is warm. Yeah. Good thing I moved that cord. Safety first, right? Alright. We'll let that do a double spray. That way I'm watering 2 plants at once. Yeah, these goji berries, man. As long as they have any heat whatsoever, these goji berries will take off. And I've learned that just taking the branches, cut off a little branch, shove it in some soil, and keep it moist. New goji berry plants. I can have goji berry growing everywhere if I live in a more tropical zone. So, I'm gonna give this a really nice deep watering. Now remember, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask, and then I'll look in a minute. Hopefully we're still connected, not buffering or any of that. Yeah, so the greenhouse really is doing its job. It's definitely extended a lot of the life to a lot of these plants. A lot of these tropical trees. So, and here it is getting to the end of October now and heading into November. If I can just get them, right on through to February and March, then it's great. It's going to be wonderful. We're still going to go out to the garden because I want to check some of the ground cherries and see if anything has fallen off yet. I just want to give everything in here a good drink. Because after my live, they're also going to get some Super Stink juice and some 511. And I want to make sure everything's already nice and absorbent so that when I do pour it in, it's not just going off the top and over the edge. Everything has to have a good drink. These are some little guava plants that I started a while back, and they seem to be holding up. I haven't transplanted anything yet, but that's my goal for today, is to be out here transplanting. My husband had to go over to my daughter's and help her out a little bit. She needed help from us today. That's okay. I'll stay here and hold down the fort this time. We traded places. Alright. Let's see, I've got 2 more to water. And if I can get it to reach. Alright, let me go over here, because you were right over the heater. Alright, come out of there. Got it. As my dragon fruit, I need to trim that puppy up. But this is the experimental one. The other 3 are in the house. These, I grew all these from seeds from a pink with a white inner flesh. So I grew these for experimental purposes. My other ones in the house are much, much bigger. Mainly one of them is much bigger. That one I'm going to keep. These are the, experimental to see how it holds up out here. Because being zone 7B, it's going to get cold. It's going to get really cold. Alright, what else did I have to order? Goji berry. See, if I wasn't live, I'd know exactly what I was supposed to be doing. Alright, let me check chat and see if anyone had any questions. Yeah, I mean, Grandma grows, you can always get like a tiny little greenhouse. You don't need to have they have like the, 7 foot tall by 10 by 10s. I mean, have you thought about maybe getting a cheap Easy Up and wrapping it in plastic? Because these rolls are not super expensive, and it's a lot cheaper to buy plastic than a greenhouse. And if you have a cheap Easy Up, like the Wally World brand, that you can get for really cheap, and say the top is no good anymore, I'm thinking about doing that with my old one and doing an extension onto the greenhouse this coming year and put it this way. So I'm actually considering extending my greenhouse using the old Easy Up. Hi, Frank. Didn't know you were here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So yeah, this is a gardener's plastic. This is for, greenhouses. It's 4 millimeter. It is not, it's the 4 mil. It's not the 6. But you can get the 6 on Amazon. That's where I got this from. Eventually, I will, get all this done. But you got to keep in mind, I got to do this by myself. This is all my projects. Keeps me out of my husband's hair, literally out of his hair. But, when you're always home together every day, you got to have your own piece. You got to have your own place to go for that piece. His is playing his computer cards, free cell, or whatever one he plays, or his ball games. Oh, Wally World has the 6 mil. I did not know that. I know that they have these massive fabric canvases because I love their canvases. I have like a ton of those. And I was thinking if it gets too cold, I might actually just kind of wrap some of my plants with the huge canvas throws. But I am going to be plastic wrapping. Okay, that's good, Tammy. Yeah, but yeah, plastic wrap. I'm thinking about doing like like these little grow bags here. Oh my God, they get on my nerves. Okay, they don't hold moisture for nothing. I mean, everything comes right back out. So the plan is fill these with soil and wrap them in plastic wrap, nice and tight, and just do the whole thing, bottom, sides, top, all of it. Well, not the top, but you know what I mean, all the way up to the top. All right, that's full. I'll let that one drain out. Alrighty, let me give them a little bit more because I want to make sure there's no runoff when I do my super stank juice in here. Because when I do that, I'm leaving out of here. Alright, did I forget anything? I'll do some close-ups here in a few minutes. Like I said, I'm just making for sure everything is watered really well. And then I'll give them some watered down stank juice. Yeah, I was thinking about potting these up live, but I got too much to show you. Alright, I think I'm done in here with the watering part, so I'm just going to leave this in here. Because after I give them some of that stinky juice, I got to re-water just a little bit, make sure it goes in where I want it. Alright, let's move this over. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so no questions. Alright, so we're good on that. Alright, y'all give me 1 second. We're going to go kind of kooky and crazy. And alright, let me see if I can get this thing to pop loose. Give me 1 second. Alright, I had to shorten my tripod. And I got to move the legs out of my way. Alright, there we go. Right up in my face. Okay, now I can show you a few things. Alright, let me turn this around. Come on, flip. There we go. Alright. This is why I don't want to lose the eggplant. It's grown double the size since I put it in here. And that's why I didn't want to lose it. I've never grown one before. So it looks nice and healthy in here. I've pulled off a couple of bad leaves already. It's the last one it looks like I need to pull off. Yeah, and it's growing in this god-awful grow bag. But I threw some leaves around where the carrots are. So we have some carrots coming in. That is, looks like a white carrot, maybe. This is a mixture. I'm not sure what color that one is. The ones out in the garden have a lot more to it. So, yeah, all right, let's go over here so I can show y'all. I know, fast forward speed demon running around. Look at those beautiful Meyer lemon blooms. And my ginger that grows in with it, they grow so well together. I'm genuinely impressed on how ginger just can grow in harmony with, a fruit tree, a citrus of all things. But I learned that with my clementine. I learned that they can actually, grow well together. I just, last year, just decided to throw them in and and see what happened. And they all grew. Everything just seemed to balance each other out. Here's the goji berries with some of my favorite little purple flowers. And I think I have a goji right here. Yes, I do. There's a goji. It'd be nice if I actually kept labels on them so I knew which type species of goji this was. But very tough. It's a tough plant. That bush has been through a lot. And it keeps coming back. And I didn't even have these pollinated. So evidently, they are self-pollinating. All right, over here. Oops, don't want to flip everything. This is my guava. Nope, lost the label to that one too. There's another bag of ginger back here. Kumquat, still not sure. I don't think it's going to make it out here. I might have to take that in the house for sure. Yeah, I'm taking it in. Mango. Oh, we got a new sprout on the top. So that means it's okay. And of course, this hot mess. But yeah, that's my red sugar cane. And I took 2 small pieces that I had that I ordered last year and turned them into 2 really long pieces in that messed up pot. Never got around to putting them in the ground. Let's see, down here is a nectarine seed. Yep, I'll eat my fruits and I will grow the seeds because it's not necessarily for my future, it's for my family. Let's go out here. All right, these are the beautiful flowers that I got for my birthday last weekend. And they're just like absolutely gorgeous. So I want to figure out where I want to plant them permanently so they come back each year. Aren't they pretty? All right, look at the leaves. Well, hello, Good Eats Homestead. Welcome. But yeah, look at all the compost. I've got to get the leaf blower out here. And my husband will tag team it. And we'll blow it all over to the compost section. All right, let's go over here without banging this into everything. Okay, these are some more carrots that we planted, and they are doing pretty well. Getting nice green fluffy tops, but I want to see some root. Some are doing great, some are not. Yeah, a lot of things I didn't have. You know what? I'm going to eat this goji berry while we're live. Yep. It's funny how they never taste the same when they're fresh. They're crossed between a tomato, a pepper, and kind of a weird flavored other type of berry. I don't know, but yeah. Full of seeds. A lot of good seeds in that. But anyways, but I was curious to see how long these banana peppers would keep producing. And you know what? These banana peppers seem to like this weather. How weird is that? Got some new ones coming in. Oh, hello, Lashes. Welcome. Good to see you coming in. Yeah, no, we all stay busy, don't we? Yeah, I'm about ready to make sure all these seeds fall down. This is all my sweet basil. Well, not all of it. I've got tons of that stuff. And I think we should harvest the peanuts today because I've deliberately put this off until alive. No better time like the presents. What do y'all think? I think I should go ahead and see how many peanuts we've got. All right, let me set this back up straight. Y'all bear with me. Gonna get a little shaky again. All right. Ugh, come on. Why are you doing this? This thing wants to be difficult today. Up. Okay, y'all still there? Y'all getting nauseous and dizziness? Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, let's do this. All right, let me flip us back around. Angela's Gardening Delight. Hello and welcome. I am so glad you came in. Seriously, everyone that comes in, I absolutely appreciate you. Because everybody, I know you're not just a screen name on TVs or that someone's broadcasting out. You're people. I don't forget that. All right, let's go down here and let's go right about there. All right, let's do it. We are going to harvest these peanuts. I wonder how many peanuts did I get out of one peanut. Let's find out. You know what? Let's do this. I want to see if anything's coming through the side. I don't see nothing. All right, let's just do it this way. Gathering all my soil in this one area so I can mix in some compost and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. Let's see how many peanuts did we get. This has been so hard to keep these dry. I mean, wet. They dry out so fast. Alrighty. There's one. One peanut made me not enough. There's the one it started with. Yeah, see, that's what I don't like about the grow bags. They just dry out so fast on me because it just gets so hot here. Are you one of those jumping worms? No, you're not. Okay, here's that. You need to be disposed of. Now this soil still looks really good too. So yeah, it does not look good. Nope. Not a complete fail because I did get 1, 2, 3 new ones out of one, which this whole base should have been full. But not a complete failure, not complete success. Let me give you a little close up. That's what we got. We turned one into 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this has 2 seeds in it. So, not a complete loss, but definitely not worth the effort that I put into it. So, next year, these are going in something completely different. But, so what would y'all consider that? Success? Not success? You know, I could just put it all back inside and take it in the house and let it grow the rest of the winter. But, or I can go ahead, put one in the house for wintertime, one in the greenhouse for wintertime, and see what ones do what. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one and grow it in the greenhouse, and one we're gonna grow inside. That one I don't even know what that's gonna do, so I'll just put it with the single. And there's a piece of one here. Or I could just replant the whole thing. But, or I could just pull off the peanuts, replant the plant, take the plant in the house, one peanut in the house. Yeah, okay, I think I'll do that. So let me just rebury. There we go. Rebury. Just stop it from getting messed up until I grab my new soil will be in today. Supposed to be. Might be out front by now, who knows. I can't see when the truck pulls up from back here. So, alright, so we got that. That is done. Peanuts, semi-successful. would have done a lot better had it been, would have been a lot better had it been in a better container. See, not everybody's really good with the grow bags. I'm definitely not one of them. Let's see, Brussels sprouts are making a comeback. Let me flip y'all again. Come on. 3 fingers. All right. Get off of there. And here we have Brussels sprouts and more harlequins. Oh my God. Hold on, let me see if I can. There we go. Oh, you see it? Harlequins hiding right up inside my Brussels sprouts. Well, this is my first year doing this, so I consider I got my blessings that they even grew. And my elephant garlic has taken off, which I am super happy. So right when the first frost comes, right before the same day, before the frost hits, I'm going to come out here and cover all of this. This gets mulched. And then I'll make sure everything's protected. It's definitely, I got to get the spray out too today. Looks like this one is not too bad. Looks like I got some nice green leaves. All right. And all of the peppers are still growing. These are the bell peppers. I am just going to grow from seed. I was going to save them. I've decided not to. The only one I want to try to save, just in case my seeds don't grow, is this one. That's the candy cane pepper. That's the one I don't want to lose. So I'm going to try to at least save one of these and over winter, and then the others, well, I just have to wish them luck, which I already know they will die. It's beautiful purple Russian kale. Looks nice. And my itty bitty eggplant, literally itty bitty. It did not do well over here. It doesn't like this shade. And I've got some, let's see, some mustard greens and some root turnips back around. Okay, so there's that. I have some celery down here still growing. I should just pot that up too, since I have some available pots that I can put them in, some old pots, but it'll work. I hear a squirrel. I hear a squirrel. You've been what? Been eating carrot juice. Oh, editing. Sorry, my bad. Editing a carrot juice video for 2 days. God, you sound like me. I don't have much space left on this phone, so yeah, editing is, I'm gonna have to start doing it on my laptop, which I haven't used in over a year. Yeah, I've got my pineapple sage growing here. Also used for teas. The red flowers can go in salads. Let's see, I never did up the rest of those potatoes. We're gonna walk over. Oh yeah. I am really surprised with this. I mean, we've been down into the 30s. But look at that banana tree. How is this even possible? That's a Musa banana. How is that even possible? Huh. Weird. So, zone 7B, y'all. Starting to wonder if my zone has changed. That's just weird. Alright, let's go back over this way. Yeah, it was actually nice enough I didn't need a jacket, or so I thought. Sorry about my runny nose a little bit. But Yeah, it's getting to be a hot mess out here. It's definitely time to get the leaf blower. Figs are hanging in there. Yep, these are the, trying to remember, there's a label here. Was a label here. Was a label here. Oh, come on. Alrighty. Was a label. Where did it go? I lost my label. Let's see if I know what these are. Hold on, these have a label. Alright, the Black Mission figs. Then that means that's the Chicago. That's the Chicago fig. So, 2 Black Mission figs and 1 Chicago. And I just ordered another type of fig, and right off my memory at the moment, I don't remember what name it is. I'll let y'all know about it next Sunday on the next live. But yeah, everything seems to be heading into the dormant stage. That banana tree's really got me confused. I'm like, shouldn't that be like wilting over? Even my neighbor's banana trees are still up, but mine are holding up longer. Hers are looking kind of worse for the wear. And it'd be nice if she's actually watching, because then maybe I could give her some tips. I mean, I don't understand it, but it is what it is. All right, let's readjust you guys back up, because there we go. Alrighty, we are heading into my 1 hour, and you know, we got Broke Farmer coming up. He's gonna be up on his live for his Super Sundays. So, Broke, we will see you shortly on your channel, in your chat room. And I think I've pretty much covered what I wanted to cover today. Really hope someone has learned something from me, because you know, this great grandma is going to keep growing, going to keep doing what she's got to do. Yes, Frank. I want everyone to have a great day, and I appreciate y'all more than you could ever know. And I got my community tab. Yay, I finally got it. Took them forever to get it for me, but I got my community tab. One day I might actually hit 200 subscribers. Who knows? I'm happy with what I have. But, yeah. But if anyone wants to buy me a coffee, you can jump on over to my community tab. You can buy me a coffee, because there's a post in there about it. Just saying. Ain't no shame. But anyways, I want everyone to have a blessed week, a beautiful, beautiful day today, and have a great evening. Sleep well. And for the ones that I will see in the YouTube streets, all of y'all, I will see y'all in the next ones. Blessings, y'all. Everyone, have a blessed day.